Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another Live at 5 with Online Success Made Simple, where we teach you the organic approach to making money online. So, hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? As you are jumping on, just let me know where you're coming from. Put hashtag live in the comments. Also, tag your team, let your team know or your business partners know that we are live. We have a very special presentation for you tonight, and if you are building a business, you really want to be here, and you would definitely want your team or your business partners here. So good evening, good evening, good evening. Also, in order to give StreamYard permission to show your name, make sure that you click on the link above this video so that I can see who is communicating with me. Right now, it says Facebook user. So I'm not sure who you are, but hello. Thank you for coming. Definitely appreciate you. I also want to shout out to the people that are watching us on on my Facebook page, on Online Success Made Simple's page, on Takesha's page. Hello. On my page and also on YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate you coming and hanging out with us each and every week. So, as you can see, I am solo today, hopefully not for long. Takesha is making her way. She's just a little late. You know how life happens, but the show must go on, right? And that's the beauty of having a business partner. So if you run into a snag or whatever, you have a backup. So I really appreciate her. I'm so glad that she's in my life. I'm so glad that we are working together. So, real quick, hey, what's going on, Eloise? Thank you for showing up. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate you. Um, just some good news about Takesha. She became a grandmother to a beautiful granddaughter yesterday, and she was with her grandbaby. So I will let her tell you guys more about that. But I'm super excited for her and happy for her. It's nothing like a new life coming into your family, right? So that's very exciting news. I'm just glad that it's good news and not bad news, because these days we hear a lot of bad news. A lot of people are checking out of here, but as many people that are checking out, people are coming into the world. So she's the second person this week that I know became a grandmother to a beautiful granddaughter. So I'm super happy for her. So let's just put some hearts and some love for Takesha and her new grandbaby inside the comments. And we're going to get this thing started. So she may be popping in as I'm sharing my screen, but it's all good. So let me ask you this before I get started. Do you find yourself logging onto your computer and you go to one site? So you open up a tab, you work on that site a little bit, and then you go, oh, I need another site. And then you find yourself opening up um, another tab to do something else. Maybe you're cutting and pasting. Maybe you're doing an email. Maybe you're making a graphic or something. And next thing you know, you look up and you just have tabs all across your screen. Put a 1 in the chat if that's you, because I know for me, as I'm working, is very easy for me to have like 50 tabs open. I mean, because everything I'm going back to, everything I'm using, you know what I'm saying? So tonight I'm going to show you a way where you can have everything organized in one place. This piece of software, and it's free, mind you, because we love free. Anybody that knows me knows that I love software and I love making things easier Hey, what's going on, Janet? And I love making things easier and free. I love free. So if you like free, put free in the comments. Let me know that you like free. Put a one in the comments if you find yourself having a gazillion tabs going across your computer as you're working. You're getting the job done. Hey, what's up? What's up, girl? I remember when I was teaching, um, I did it at work too. It would be on my work computer, tabs going across the computer, um, at work. And at work, we had a smart board. So I was able to mirror what was going on my computer on the smart board so the kids would see it. And when you have a bunch of tabs open, it's convenient for you to go from one tab to another, but it slows down your computer. And you're wondering why it's taking so long for different things to load, or it may not even load at all. And that's because you have, maybe 5 to 10 tabs all at the same time running on your computer. So I love to be organized, and I love um, things that make my job easier. If it can be automated, I'm with it. I done checked it out, tested it out, read up on it, and that's just my thing. So tonight, I'm going to introduce you to a software called Start.me. And it got its name because when you start your day, you want to have an area where everything is just laid out for you. And what I mean by that is your calendar, your easy access to your email, easy access to your to-do list. So you don't have your to-do list over here, your calendar over there, um, your links. Like if someone says they are interested in your program, you're flipping through pages or just looking for where where did you're trying to figure out, where did I put the link? Right? So you'll be able to put everything in one place. Hey, Takesha. What's up, mama? All right, she's here. She's here, guys. So everybody give a shout out to Keisha. Tell her congratulations on her new grandbaby girl. And she sent me some amazing pictures. Her pictures are beautiful. So make sure that you reach out to her and ask her for some pictures. So, hey, what's going on, Antoinette? Glad you are here. So, yeah, you want everything laid out right in front of you. So when you get up and you turn on your computer, everything is just right there. Bam. The links that you go to, the sites that you go to regularly, right there. Oh, I said a girl. Oh my God, good grandson. Lord have mercy. I still can't even get it together, guys. Lord have mercy. She had a beautiful grandson. Lord. Okay. All right. Yes, she had a grandson, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry. And I saw the pictures too. So congratulations on your grandson, my loves. Yes. And he is beautiful. So, so when you open up your computer, you want to be able thank you. You want to be able to just look at everything at your fingertips so that if you need to go to, let's say you use Canva, go to Canva, do what you need to do. You need to send out an email. You can go straight to the email. You don't have to go into Google and then type in the address bar, Gmail or whatever your email is, and then go to it. You'll be able to click on everything that you use on a regular basis so that you can get there quicker and more efficient. You can load up links, whatever links to the programs that you are representing, programs that you know that you're involved in. You can just do all of that from the startup page. And this thing is fully customized. So my page is not going to look like your page because of the fact that we have different needs, we're in different programs, we use different softwares. So you're going to be able to see how that is done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen. Also, another good thing that I like about this before I share my screen, well, let me do it as I'm sharing my screen. Let's do that. Let me talk to you as I'm sharing my screen. So another good thing is that you can use it for your team. So let's say somebody joins you in an opportunity and they need the startup information. You know, there's places, I mean, there's things that you need. Like, guys, let me know if you can see my screen. Because now that I'm the only one in the room, I just want to make sure that you can see. Because right now I can't tell. So, let me see. Sharing my screen. Let's do that. Let me talk to you. All right now I can't tell. Oh, yep. Okay, cool. So you guys can see my screen. So this is this is what it looks like. And you can see this is how I set everything up. Let me just close this. All right, there we go. So what I love about this program is, like, let's say you're getting somebody started in an opportunity. You can create a separate page because the way this thing works, you can make as many pages as you want. So you want to make pages to get to help your new customer get started in your opportunity. So you'll have everything laid out for them, everything that they need to know about that opportunity. So that's another way to use it. But this is my personal one, and then Takesha and I have one for Online Success Made Simple, as you can see right here. Right. So we both use this. So I'm going to show you my personal page so you can see that I have all my social media. Right. And I'm going to show you guys how to do it. I have a to-do list. I have all my calendars. Now check this out, the world clock. You know how many times when you have a Zoom with someone and they're in a different time zone and you don't know what time it is for them and you're trying to set up an appointment. So now all you have to do is, in this world clock, you just put the areas that you need to know the time for. So that way you always know yours, because this is mine. It's 5:13 where I am. I'm Eastern Standard Time. But in Spain right now, it's 11:13 p.m. and it's right here at my fingertips. So I don't have to go on Google anymore. Well, let me see what time it is for them. In Vegas, it's 2:14. And in Canada is the same time is me, because we're Eastern Standard Time. But I just put this in here just so you guys can see. So you may be talking to people in the UK. You may, hey Valencia, how you doing? You may be talking to people in the UK. You may be talking to people in California, wherever. But at least you'll know the time difference and what time it is for them as well as you, all at the same time, which is cool. So we have a calendar here, so you can put the calendar on here, so you can do some quick some quick what do you call it? I can't even think right now. Calculations. There we go. That's the word. Some quick calculations. Maybe some shops that you like to, shop at. These are like the main places that I shop at. So I have it here. So I don't, and Amazon is really the main place. But I have it right there. You can get the latest news. So I know exactly what's going on, what's trending in CNN, what's going on, New York Times. I have the weather up here, right? So you put whatever you want. Some of my affiliate programs, I'm still building this out, guys, because as I use things, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to put that on the page. Oh yeah, I need to put that on the page. And then when you you when you open up this software, I like to have my to-do list right here. And then I know what it is that I need to do. And then I just click them. And it's cool. I can just add a new task right here. And that might be to mail out postcards. Let's just say, right? And that's it. Boom. So when I come in here, I already know what I need to do. And then and as you can see, I already checked off some things that I did. So now I need to go in here and do some more things before the night is out, right? So that's pretty much the card. These are some sites. You can have them in different views. You can have it in views of the icon, or you can have it in list view. So I like it in both, depending on what it is. And you can have it any way you want. So the cool thing is with this pin here, you click on it and you can adjust the title, and then you also can edit each one, or you can add another site. And the beautiful thing is that all you have to do is just get the URL, because I already have Stream. Do I have StreamYard on here already? Let me see. Do I have StreamYard? Oh, I don't have StreamYard. So let me just do one. Right? See, that's what I'm telling you. I'm still working on this thing. Okay. So all I have to do is take the URL of StreamYard, copy it, go back to Start Me, and I'm going to show you guys how to create a page from scratch. You just go to the pin, put the URL, boom, it's there now. So now, since we use StreamYard all the time, I can put StreamYard in here. It shows the icon. In some cases, it may not show the icon. So let me show you that. So you can edit the link. It opens up another window. And since this one already created one, let's say it didn't, then you can upload one. It doesn't show me the option here because it already has one there. You can put a description so you'll know what the site does. That's totally up to you. You can remove it. You can also move it. Also, what I like about these things is you can move them around. So as you're adding them, you can adjust them the way you want, right? So the beauty of this is that you can share this with a link to anybody you want to share this with, and then they can also see the actual board. You can also invite someone. You can invite someone to view, and you can also invite them to be an editor, right? So you can change it. It's similar to how in Google Docs, when you send a document and you change it to however you want to whatever permissions you want the person to have. So it's the same thing. And I'm just noticing that just now. So, so right now, Takesha and I, we share this, we go on here and we do what we need to do, and we continue to add on. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is show you guys how to create a page. Now, just to let you know, the free account, you are able to use one page. If you want to have unlimited pages like I do, it's either $20 a month or $60 one time. That's it, right? So we paid the $60 so that we can continue making as many pages as we need. Okay, so these are the 2 pages that I have so far. This is the link, right, that you can share. You can play around with the background, and then here's the plus sign to create another page. So let's say I wanted to create an another page. Okay, no, this one is for widgets. My bad. But let me open up another page for you guys. All right, so this is where you go to create a new page. This is for the widgets, which I will show you when I create the new page. So let's do another page. So I'm going to do a page called test. Notice that this circle here is blue, so the background is going to be blue. And you can play around with the background. You can make the backgrounds, you can make them solid colors, or you can pick any one of these background images you like. And yeah, so you can select any one of these images. So I'm just going to select one. I like water, right? You can play around with the transparency. And so now here's the page. So you can do any one of these three things. You can add your own widgets as you want to do it because this page is empty, or you can build the page with the widget. So what I highly recommend is that, especially when you're first getting started, just so you can get the feel of this thing, you want to build with the widget. If you have bookmarks already, you can import them. Okay. And I got a bunch. I didn't import them though, because my thing would be looking crazy. I'd rather do a little bit at a time because everything that I bookmark, that doesn't mean it's stuff that I use on a regular. This is good for when you're using websites that you use every day so that you don't have to go searching and typing in the um, in the URL in the address bar. So if you guys are getting value so far, let me know in the chat if you guys are getting value. Do you think this is something that you can use or your team could use? I think it's something that can really help you be more productive, save time, because if you are working, especially if you're working a 9 to 5, you want to be able to just come home, have everything here ready to go. After you have your dinner, you wind down a little bit and you sit down and do your work. You just want to have everything right there. If you have your to-do list right there, it's going to alleviate you just sitting around scrolling down Facebook or watching TikTok videos. you know, you could get done what you need to get done because it's right there. You just create your list. So before you go to bed at night, you need to evaluate your progress. Ask yourself, did I get done everything that I intend to get done? Is there anything else that needs to get done? And once you come to that conclusion that some things need to be done, add it to your to-do list. So then you'll do that the next day. Am I saying do everything in your to-do list? As you can see, everything is not done on mine and on hours, but we have it there. Even the different trainings and different guests that we are going to be doing and we're going to be interviewing, it's all right here so we could see it. And that's what you want. You want it right there at your fingertips so you're not looking and searching around, going to your email, trying to figure out where is it, going to the calendar. And if you have more than one calendar like me, then you have to switch the calendar, but everything is right there. So once you go through all of that, you go through it once and you put it right here on this page. All right. So it looks like you guys are getting value. I really appreciate it. Just wanted to take a pause for the cause, take a sip. All right, so we're gonna build the page with the widget, right? So what I like about this, because I love it. Organization on steroids. Yes. So what I like about this is that you may not know right off hand what you want on your page as until as time goes on. So you click the interest. So, you want to, you want to hear the news, or, I mean, not hear the news, but have access to the news. You may want to know the weather. If you're in the health industry, you may want that. If you're in business, you may want that, right? So you just click on everything that's of interest to you and you press continue. So now you want to select the sites that you want to see on your page. So you might want to see CNN, Fox News. Maybe you want E for entrepreneur, health. You might want WebMD, maybe you visit that site a lot. And then the weather, the national weather. All right. And then you just create your page. That's simple, right? Right. So also what I like about this is that it walks you through. So you can just go through the process and then you just read along and it tells you, what you can do, different tips. All right. It's going through each tab on the top. And then also you want to install this Chrome, because it is a Chrome application, so that when you start your computer up, your startup page comes up right away. So it will prompt you to do all of that. So it's not something you have to be afraid of. You're not going to mess it up. You just play around with it until you get it to the way you want it, because this is your page. So I highly recommend, before you start doing pages for your team, set up your own page so you can get the feel of how this thing works, and then you create another page for your team. All right. So here we are. So you can set us up a couple of ways. So I'm going to go into the edit. Should be able to edit this thing. Let me see if I click on it. No, that's not what I want. All right, so I'm going to save it. I want to go to the three dots. My bad. Still working on this thing. I think I had this thing about 2 weeks and absolutely loving it. So let's see. You can edit. Oh, wait a minute. My bad. All right, you want to go to the display settings. So you can tell the system to say, hey, I don't want to see 10 articles because there's 10 articles. I only want to see 2 or 3. So you can set it. Or you may say, you know what? I just want to display the first article or the first 3 articles. And then that's what it shows. You know what? I think I want this thing to show large images, right? Or I want this thing to show thumbnails, so then they're small. You can wrap the headlines when you're writing in. You could start with, there's just a few things that you can do here to organize your board. Also, you can have it where you can see it or not. So you can set it where the articles are right here, or you just close it out. And that way, when you're ready to look at the news and see what's going on, you just click on it. So I like to keep them closed. Some people like to keep them open. That's totally up to you. So I'm going to edit this because I'm going to go to the display section. I'm going to do 2 articles and I only wanted to display 2. I'm going to, I don't want any images. So that's another way. And I can close it out. Now, the beauty of this thing is that you can move them around. You can move them around to wherever you want. You can have certain categories. Oh, wow. News is up here twice. I don't know how that happened. But anyway, I think there's a way to... Oh, got to press done. After you finish dragging, you got to press done. I'm wondering, why is this thing not moving? Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know why it's here twice, but you know what? I'm gonna get rid of this one. So you can just delete the widget and it's gone, right? So let's say I want the news and the finances together. And then here is health and weather. So maybe I just want, I want to see the weather when I get started. I also want to delete, let's say this is here twice. I'm glad this happened twice. And I can get rid of it, right? So now I have everything here that I want and just press done. So now I want to go to the plus sign and I want to add some widgets now. So let's say I want to take notes. You know, you might be doing something, you might be on a webinar or something like that. And you, I could just change it and put my notes. And I'll say, I could say something like, you know, check out, well, that's a to-do list, but let's see, my notes would be new, you know, new software that organizes, right? Maybe I learned about this and I put the name of the software, right? So whatever notes that you may have, so I'll look at that and go, oh yeah, that's right. I checked out that software. I like it, right? So let's do some more. So we have a to-do list, right? So you could change it to, or put Daria's to-do list, right? Now I can add a task. Upload video to YouTube. That's my task. And I can have that, move that over, because I may want to have that first. Not so much the weather, but what it is that I need to do when I turn on my computer. Okay, I'm gonna go on and do some more widgets. So these are pretty much you have your news feed, you have bookmarks, to-do list, embed, and then there's more. All right. So this is where you get the world clock. This is where you get the clock. So you want the world cities clock, and you just add that, and then you put the city name. So let's say you want the UK, United Kingdom. You may have some, you may have a team there, right? So what would that? Dubai is in there, right? In the United Kingdom, right? Done. So now, also, and then you want to add your city name. New York. I'm in New York. So that way, if you're working with someone in Dubai, you know what time it is in New York, and you know what time it is there. So that might be something you want, in your first column, right? You may not want the weather in your first column. You might want it in your last column, wherever you want it, right? I want to show you some other stuff. So go into more. I love more widgets. Your Google Calendar. This is how you get your Google Calendar here. So you add the widget, and then you sign into your Google account. And I have like 3 calendars. So you just sign right in to that. And then I pick which calendar I want to use. All right, okay, here we are. Online Success Made Simple. We do have a calendar. And then you just start me permission to communicate with Google to give you access to your calendar. And then you're going to see, all right, so now since I did that and went back to my original page, I'm going to put it back on that page. right? And here's the calendar. Okay. Oh, do I have to press done? All right, I'm going to close it. There we go. Right, so that's your calendar. And then you go into more widgets, and that's where you'll see a whole bunch of other stuff, the calculator. So you just download the calculator. So that sometimes you want to calculate something, and you're trying to figure out, you're trying to find it on your phone, and you could be on the phone with a client. So it's right here. Everything is right here on your screen. Let me see what else. I know there's some other stuff I wanted to show y'all. So you got Google Tasks, you got image library, you have your profile, you have Trello. Me and Takesha, we use Trello. So what I do, if I just want to do just another tab, and I want to name it whatever I want to name it, I no, I don't go to these. I just go to bookmarks. And then I can just put any new widget I want. So let's say I wanted to go to Canva. So what happens is I already have mine set up so it automatically goes to start me. But if I want to go to Canva, I just type Canva, right? And it's going to go to my Canva account. All I need to do is copy the URL, go back to tests, start me, and just add Canva. And then you can give this a name. You could say creation or something like that. You give it a name, or image um, site or sites. And then that's it. So then if you have another site that you use to create images, maybe it's post on my wall. It could be thumbnail blaster. There's so many. Pick monkey. So you would just come here, and then you would go to. So let me get rid of Canva, so I don't have 19 million tabs open. So let's say you want to go to Pick Monkey. Or is it pickmonkey.com? Go to Pick Monkey to the login. Let's see. So you don't want to go through all of this, so you want to go right to Pick Monkey when you're ready to go there. You don't want to go and try to figure out where to go to sign in and all that other stuff. So you do that one time. You copy the URL, and then you just pop it here. So when you're ready to go to Pick Monkey, boom, you just hit that site. And as you can see, everything is hyperlinked. That's what I love. So let's say, you don't want it to say that. So you just edit it again, edit link, and then you come here and just type Pick Monkey. Be nice if I know how to spell. Fingers, anyway. And then save it. So now it says what you want it to say, and it has the icon. Now there may be times where when you're putting in the link, the icon doesn't show up, and just the letter of the first letter of the site. You can go and you can download a logo and upload a logo so that everything is very clear. So notice that this is in a list. So remember, you go to the three dots, you go to display settings, and you can have it detailed. So like if you it gives you all the details, the name of the site, and whatever else you might have written about the site. You can put it in icon form, which I like, right? Then you can make them small, you can make them big. I never chose the cloud. I don't know what the cloud does, to be honest. I never did that. But I either use the list or I use the icons. Okay? So you decide. But you can move these these little cards, if you will, into whatever position you want. You can have them open, you can have them closed, but you can have an amazing page set up so that when you get started, you're productive. And that's what this does. This helps you to be more productive. So that's pretty much the end of my sharing. Let me stop the screen. That's pretty much the end, guys. That, what I wanted to share with you. I hope you guys got value. Wow. Hey, guys. Oh, now I see everybody. What's up, Denise? What's up, Shelly? What's going on? Hey, what's up, Roger? Good to see you. Thank you for popping on, Valencia. The name of the site is called start.me. Let's see. And she said, is this something that you can purchase or we have to build ourselves? Yes, you would purchase the actual software and then you build it out yourself the way you want. Whether it's for you, it's for your team, it's for maybe different projects, so depending on what you're doing, you can, the free version is one page. You get to create one page for yourself. And then if you want to do a lot of pages, you want to create for your team, etc., then you would get the $20 plan, or it's a one-time lifetime $60. So that's totally up to you. But thank you so much for your question, and thank you for watching. Are there any other questions, guys? Any other questions? Hey, what's going on, Andrew? Thank you for stopping by. I love the fact that this is free, because just about every little thing that you find these days, there's always a monthly. I'm so sick of monthlies. If I could just pay one price and be done with it, I'm good with that. But that monthly, they add up. They definitely add up. But this is definitely a tool that I find valuable, that I will definitely be using. I've been training myself to use this thing for about 2 weeks, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And I will be starting. Thank you so much, Takesha. And I will be starting to create pages for my team because it's easy. And then the links are right there. You set it, you forget it, you send them the link. Whenever people join you, you just send them the link and you just call it get started, for whatever program that you're in, and have everything just laid out nice and simple and easy for anyone else to be able to access what they need. Whether it's different portals, whether you're, even if you're on group chats, you could put the URLs for Telegram, if you're on Telegram, if you have private chats in Messenger. I mean, you could put everything here. So it's an amazing tool, and I'm surprised that it's not expensive at all. Anybody can do this. Even if you just do the free version and just use it for yourself, it's definitely a great way to be organized. And like, as Takesha said, she said organization on steroids. I love it. Yes. And if you're not organized, and you're in this industry, you're missing out on a lot. So you want to be organized, especially if you're doing this stuff part-time. It's even more crucial to be organized because your time is limited. You only have a window to work, and you want to get as much done as possible, so that you can go to sleep, get up, be refreshed for your job, and then come home and do it all over again. So, but if you're all over the place trying to figure out where's this, where's that, by the time you find everything, you too tired to work. So, and then another thing, if you have like 90 tabs like I used to have going across my computer, you get frustrated because the computer is working so hard because you have so many tabs open. So this allows you to just have the Start Me tab open and the tab that you're working on. And you don't have to worry about trying to go back to that tab because it's easily to retrieve it because it's on your Start Me site. So I hope that this all made sense, guys. Thank you so much. It looks like there aren't any questions. I really appreciate you guys. So we will be back next week with an amazing interview of another 6, 7, or 8-figure earner. We're not sure exactly that yet, but guys, we bring some phenomenal people into this space so that you can get other people's perspectives on how they built their business, whether they're in MLMs or affiliate marketing or whatever facet of business they're in. And we can always use the information, we can always use the inspiration, and just know that, it all starts in the mind, and you can do so much. So, guys, on that note, I am going to run. Thank you so much for coming through as you always do, as you do each week. And this training is a wrap. Have an amazing evening.